Get ready because we have an amazing speaker for you today. I am excited because this is my favorite place to go. If you guys have heard of Cute as a Cupcake, not only are the cupcakes delicious, but everything in there is pink. So you already know I love it, all right? I absolutely love it. So we're going to introduce not only owner and founder, but also CEO of Cute as a Cupcake, Michelle Wainwright. Uh-oh, she's got a box. She's going to be showing something. Hopefully it's some yummy cupcakes. Do you need help get it up here? Okay. Aw, how cute. Guys, whoo, smelling good. These are cupcakes, guys. They look amazing. And trust me, they taste amazing. Yeah. I'm a loyalty rewards member, so I know all about these cupcakes. If I'm having a bad day, my husband takes me there for a date day. Here we go.
All right. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you. Excited to be here. Thank you to the Shine family for having me. I had the opportunity to come out in February during the Expo, so I'm excited to be back today. But what I did remember last time is that I did not bring any cupcakes. So today I remember to bring cupcakes, so I have a samples for you guys to try. Some of the flavors that I did bring along with me today include I got Oreo, I got salted caramel vanilla, salted caramel chocolate, I have a chocolate cupcake, M&M, birthday cake, vanilla cookie Oreo, and coconut. So they are here on the stage for you to grab one to choose from today, just so that way you have the opportunity to actually taste our cupcakes from Q's Cupcake, okay? Yeah, right now, you come on up. Don't wait. I know I'm following behind two amazing speakers who gave the word today, so I hope that I will be able to encourage you guys today, share a couple of resources, and just share a little bit with you about my journey and how I made it to Q's Cupcake. Hey, I know how to bring people to the stage. I know how to do that. So definitely, please help yourself. Oh, you're welcome. Am I moving? Well, that's okay. I don't know how to use the clicker. Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Got to go for the ladies, all right? So since our launch in 2015, Cute as a Cupcake has been bringing great sweetness to the world with one-of-a-kind experiences. My business proudly operates as a minority women business, women-owned enterprise. And so with that, I also have a commitment to the community with our nonprofit called Cutie Cares, where we focus on food insecurities and community wellness. And then really our mission is simple. We want to make sure that everyone have a chance to be celebrated and enjoy our cupcakes, because we feel like a life without cupcakes is simply a life without love. So my company values, we heard both the speakers before me talk about the importance of how you do things in your business. So we are set up with 5 core values that are really significant for the business. And the core values, obviously customer service. We heard the gentleman before, I think it was David, talked about customer service, having a quality product. So I hope all of you that had a chance to grab the samples really enjoyed the product. Want to make sure that we have an inclusive environment, so where everyone feels welcome. And that inclusivity also includes socioeconomical status. So we don't outprice our cupcakes, so that way everyone can come in and enjoy it. Sure. Yeah, thank you. As I referenced before, being a community advocate, so this year we were able to put on our first ever event called Cutie Cares, where we had the families come out, we gave free food, free school supplies, so we hope to continue to do that. So again, we're being an advocate for our community. And finally, results driven. Obviously, we gotta be here, we gotta make money, and so that matters as well. So we talk a little bit about our team. You know, the gentleman before me referenced the importance of having a good team because that team is an extension of you. So with my team, that's a picture. Actually, it's a video, but it's okay. We don't have to play it. But we have our key people below where it's Raymir, we have Diana, and myself. So that represents our leadership team. And then simply a little bit about myself. So I previously...
Swap me so it doesn't die.
Okay, thank you. Prior to owning my own company, really quick as was referenced, I was in the pharmaceutical industry. That time came to an end, and when it came to an end, this is what the Lord put on my heart. This is what I was supposed to do. And going through that time, it was a lot of uncertainty, but I had such a peace about myself that I couldn't explain to other people. My path was already being directed, and I didn't even know, just from ways that the Lord had set me up in preparation of when I was getting displaced and how he set me up in a different position so I can get more money when I got out the door. I didn't know all those things was already being prepared for me. But I do know that this is where I am supposed to be, and I have great love and passion for what I do. And as entrepreneurs, that is one of the biggest things, and we've heard it before today, the love and the passion, because then that's when the money will come. You have to be passionate, because let me tell you, every day ain't a good day, and some days you just want to kick it to the curb and be like, okay, I am done. But when you really dig deep and understand why you are in it and why you do the things you do, that will bring you back to your purpose and to your mission. So how you can find Cute as a Cupcake, you can obviously find us in our brick and mortar locations. We have 2 cupcake trucks that go around in the area. We have a presence online, and we do business with other businesses. So right here is really where I want to emphasize with you guys, just again, understanding why you do what you do. And wherever you are, be where you are in your journey. And don't look at somebody else and where they are and think that's where you need to be. I think sometimes we can get caught up like that with social media. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. But what I have to tell you guys is be where you are supposed to be. Continue to have goals, have a plan. You want to execute the vision. Be involved, network, do things like this. But if you don't feel like you are where you need to be, that's okay, because you'll get there. You got to work towards it. You got to execute it. But don't be upset and seeing what other people do if you're not where they are. So again, I just want to encourage you, because I realize now I'm in my 8th year of business, and sometimes I can get caught up and discouraged, but I got to keep going, keep pressing on. And as we're in here, a room full of entrepreneurs, keep going, keep pressing on. Don't give up, because some days it does get tough. And that's the thing I want to be able to share with you guys. It is real being an entrepreneur, and not everybody can handle it, right? But if you are doing it, keep going, keep pressing on, and keep giving. As Mr. Ford had said, keep giving, keep going on. So when he talked about the problem, what's the problem and how can you solve it? So obviously we're a cupcake company, and I'll just share this with you guys briefly. But one of the things, obviously, we understand sometimes cupcakes doesn't have the greatest shelf life. So as I move forward with my business, as you'll see, one of the things I focus on is our cutie cupcake in the jar. And so as you learn more and more about my business, that's the direction that I'm trying to go. That's going to extend it. That's growing it in other avenues. So we just got our first contract to go into Fresh Time Market. So we're doing different things to get us moving and get us growing, right? But this, like I said, 8 years, y'all. 8 years. But I tell you what, you learn different things. Because in the beginning, I'm like, I'm going to be in Target. I'm going to be in Walmart. Those places are great, don't get me wrong. However, right now I'm playing where I can play. And if it's meant for me to go there, I'll go there. But right now there's lots of low-hanging fruit at this other level that I can get in on. So I think one of the most important things is understanding where I got here. So I have my undergraduate degree, I have my MBA, I have all these things. So I really didn't necessarily train or study to be an entrepreneur, right? In this space, sometimes it can feel very lonely, because sometimes you just have to figure things out on your own. But there are resources out there, like today is an example of a resource. And I've shared this before, and I don't think I can ever keep talking about it enough. I was able to be a part of the Goldman Sachs program. That's another opportunity for small business owners. We have the Women's Business Development Center. They are nationwide. Now, obviously, their audience is women. However, they do partner with men. They have something every week. Everything is not applicable for me for what I'm trying to learn, but there's always something. Get on their website. Just make sure that you are affiliated because there's so many resources, whether it's tech or beauty or food or fashion, whatever it might be. You can find something from them. We have the Indiana Small Business Development Center. They're local. They're out of Crown Point. I always reference them. They have grants. They get money. They pay for my 3rd trademark. So I'm telling you, there is stuff out here, and that's what we don't know. There is stuff out here. So make sure that you're following up with some of these places because you never know how they can help you. When it was time for me to get my loan to build out my business, they were able to help me do my projections. They were able to help me complete the application. They were there, and all that was for free. So take advantage of these resources out here. There's another organization or accelerator called Breed Love. That's out of Chicago. That's another great resource. We have the G-Beta program. That's really going to set you up when you start wanting to scale your business and start getting investors. Again, free. Certifications, as I opened up, I talked about being a minority women business enterprise. You want to make sure that you look into certifications. That's with the state. Woman owned, that's with the Business Development Center. There's so many different certifications. Not all of them may be applicable for you or your business, but get certified because there is something that can help you when you have your certifications. Obviously, having a trademark attorney, when you get to that place, I mean, you don't have to go and trademark nothing immediately, but you want to make sure as you are preparing and you're going in stride of how you want to continue to develop your business, you got to have these resources. A general attorney, they come in handy when you're reading leases and many different other things. An accountant, and an accountant. Have an accountant. And I know I'm just trying to give you guys a broad overview to encourage you about being an entrepreneur, but you really can go deeper into these things and the importance of having these resources and the importance of knowing your financials. Because when you have your financials, and when you get to the point, you want to make sure you're doing things where it's showing up in your QuickBooks, where it's showing up in your register. Because when it comes time down to get a loan, the banks wants to be able to see that you're making money, that you're being able to do things. So I know sometimes in the beginning you don't want to show everything, but hey, you start out with Excel spreadsheet, get with QuickBooks, you want to be able to have all these things documented because you're going to need it later in your business. So again, just a couple of resources. There's so many, but just make sure at least take advantage of the ones we have locally, which is the Indiana Small Business Development Center. And that's all I have for you guys this afternoon. I have my contact information on there. Again, please feel free to stop by. We have that Maryville location, and I did open a second location in February. We're in Schererville now, too. So we're continuing to grow. God has been good. So I want to thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity once again. Thank you.
My wife want to get a picture with me. No, I'll let you.
All right. Give it up for Michelle, my favorite person. We want to give this to you from Chicagoland Popcorn.
Amazing.
They are. Of course, I got to get our picture. Pretty in pink.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
How about those cupcakes? If they were delicious, give us a shout. Woo! I mean, the box is empty. Somebody enjoyed it.